Let's talk about thermal breaks in steel frames and how to do things properly to reduce heat loss. So as you can see behind me, there's a bit of steel work, and that's going to suck out heat as it punches the insulation zone. So how do we deal with that? Well, we introduce what's called a thermal break. If I zoom in, you can see one right there. I've switched to the 3D design model now to make this a bit clearer. If I open up the wall and roof, you can see the gap in the insulation. There you can see the steel beam poking through the insulation and creating a hole that will suck heat out through it. As you can see, there's a clear gap between the wall and roof insulation. This is a thermally weak point. Stripping the 3D model back further to the bare structural bones, the thermal break is shown as the orange pad between post and beam. Back on site in the real world, between the steel post and the beam, you can now see this physical thermal break. A pad of very strong, highly efficient insulation is bolted through. This insulation thermally separates the steelwork and reduces the heat loss passing through the steel frame. As there is insulation up to the thermal break and around it, this insulation pad creates an almost continuous zone of insulation that is wrapped around the building. That's how you deal with it. Are you using thermal breaks on steel frames on your projects? If not, is it worth considering? This took a bit of effort for me to ensure the team got their heads around it, but I think it was worth it. Woo!